So there's gonna be loud metal music playing in 3, 2, 1.
I am Illumina Music.
So let me play you the song. So as you can see, we're not using FL Studio today, we're using Reaper. Now you might be thinking, why am I showing you how to mix a metal song? Isn't this an electronic music channel? Well, it is, but it's always good to try new things to expand your style as a producer. Alright, so we're starting off with the drums. We've got the Addictive Drums plugin here, and we're using the preset Add Pack Metal In Flames All In. Now inside Addictive Drums everything's pretty much pre-mixed, so I just tweaked the EQ for the kick to make it a bit more snappy. So I added a compressor, the R compressor from Waves, so I just put the ratio to 4, you just double click here and press 4, and the threshold to -5, and then I just EQ'd out some of the irritating frequencies which occurred. Now we've got the guitars here, and then I'm gonna add the EQ. Now I just boosted the 200 Hz here, and I cut 500, and I boosted at 6300 Hz. And I just copied that and pasted it to the other guitar. And then I panned them a little bit to the left, just slightly, like 10% to the left. Right now we've got the intro guitar here, which I just pasted the same EQ, because it's pretty much the same sound, I mean. And I just panned that slightly to the left, like 9% to the left. And then we've got the interesting part, which is actually the heavy guitars, like the wall of guitars. I cut the subs, like below 50 Hz. And you can see I cut around 1000 Hz, and I boosted some of the frequencies like 200, and the higher frequencies like 10,000 Hz to 20,000 Hz. That's key to get that like cutting edge aggressive sound for guitars. Then I've got, I think, the same EQ which I pasted from the first guitar which I did. Yeah, it's not the same, but it's similar. And this is the same EQ just pasted with a bit more cut at the 500. In the 500 Hz. So now I'm panning them to the left. Basically one guitar has to go 75% to the left, and the other one's gonna go 75% to the right. You can go all the way, like you can just pan them 100% to the left, but I just don't think that sounds right. So just try different things and see what works. I think 75 works great. It just sounds like a wall of guitars, and together with the drums, it just sounds sick. Right next we have the guitar ambient intro, and I didn't add any EQ to it. It just sounded right the way it, sounded without the EQ. Then we have the bass. It was just recorded well, and I didn't have to do anything. I decreased the volume so it's not too loud, because metal music doesn't have a lot of bass in the bass, because the guitars are pretty bassy, really. And then we have the chorus guitars, which have an EQ, pretty much the same thing as on the first guitar. You can hear how when you add this type of EQ, it just sounds less muddy and more like in your face. More like cutting edge and in your face. And I think that's how a guitar is supposed to sound in a metal mix. So you can hear the same thing here. Muddy and then sharp and like aggressive. So I just panned them 75% to the left and to the right. And then we have another guitar in the chorus playing. just like a palm muted rhythm thing. And we added a very similar EQ, and it was panned 75% to the left. And now I'm gonna show you what I did with the master track. I put a bunch of stuff on it, really. So I added an R compressor, stereo by waves. Just put the ratio to 8, put the gain to 1.5 decibels, and to the threshold at -6.4. Now you can hear how much more like militant and aggressive it sounds with the compressor on. I think that's great for a metal mix. Then I put some EQ, and this is an awesome trick, you should definitely check it out. So I boosted the lower frequencies and the higher frequencies, just listen to it. It just opens up the whole mix so much more, makes it sound clear and upfront. Below 50 Hz and above 5000 Hz, just boost everything above the 5000 Hz range a little bit. Yeah, with a little cut, like a really subtle cut at about 180 Hz. And then we added some more EQ to open it up a bit more. We added some bass. We removed some of the subs, and we added a boost at about 50-60 Hz. And we boosted the higher frequencies. Now you don't have to add the bass frequencies here if that's not the sound which you're going for. I like more bass, so I added more bass. And we removed some of the subs here, and we added some more higher frequencies. And we added some more EQ. I mean, EQ is magic, you can do anything with an EQ. Here I just added some of the more lower frequencies, as you can see, and some more, 10,000, 20,000 Hz frequencies. Now the problem here is we got our thing clipping here, and we gotta take care of that, so I added a limiter. It's a basic Reaper limiter, 1136 peak limiter thing, and I just put the threshold to -7.3 Hz. So you can see it's compressing it and making it more uniform. And then we added this little thing here, which is totally awesome. L1 limiter, stereo by waves. We just put the threshold to -2.5. And this is it. That's how you do a metal mix in 5 minutes or more. So if you like this video, make sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more of these tutorials. And I'll put the audio stems for the metal guitars in the video description for you to download, so you can make your own future bass, trap, metal combination thing. I mean, the sky is the limit, you can do anything you want. So keep producing and keep making those sick genre combinations.